Hi everybody, welcome to the Kingdom Live. Today's Tuesday the 30th of August. Welcome Adam.
Hi Zan, how are you? And how are you today, viewers?
Yes, welcome to everybody. Today we're going to talk about live chat and the benefits of it and why you simply must have live chat
Absolutely.
on your website.
Yeah, great topic this one.
So Adam, if you could kick us off, perhaps talk us through the problem to begin with and why.
Sure, Zan. Well, let's think about what live chat actually is. So most of you guys might have seen it on websites down in the bottom right corner of the website. That's typically where the icon is.
Yep.
And what it's doing, the site is offering you a chance to talk directly with an operator. Now, of course, what's really good about this is that we've got very used to the instantaneous aspect of chatting.
Yeah.
Facebook Messenger,
Yep.
WhatsApp, Facebook chat, SMS. This experience of chatting is actually becoming very much a dominant part of the way we work. So it's a natural extension to interact with a brand by having the live chat icon available to click and then start chatting. So it feels very familiar to us.
Okay, so is this something that's really necessary for an e-commerce site, or if I don't have an e-commerce site, is there still a place for live chat on my website?
Well, I think what's great about live chat is that you're able to actually engage with the business without fully committing. And this really works well with the customer psyche, where at the start of the process, when customers are trying to discover what you are offering and hoping that you can help them, they're sort of trying to find a reason to trust you, then I think they're less scared to click on the live chat icon, crank out a piece of type, asking for a certain thing, and as a result, get some sort of feedback that helps them on their buyer journey.
Okay, so we know that a lot of people do, well, 70% of research is done by people on the internet before they meet with a person. So that instantaneous satisfaction of getting the answer that you're looking for must spur people on to find that website more trustworthy, more engaging, and maybe even more inclined to purchase from them? Absolutely.
And I think the other thing to note too, Zan, and viewers out there, that the experience of calling call centres, 1-800 numbers, being on hold for a long time, it's been ruined by big corporates who think that's good customer service, waiting 20 minutes to speak to someone at the bank. It's not good customer service, why they continue to do it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we don't want to really do that. Go through that pain is not much fun at all. Whereas you know that when you live chat, you can actually type something. It's up to you to be specific with what you type. You can copy and paste something off your computer, and then you can go and do something else whilst you're waiting for them to respond. Particularly good in a work situation where you can actually put your chat out there, wait for them, and then go and do something else, and they'll come back to you. So it's really powerful from that perspective.
Very good. So that's looking at it from the customer's perspective. As the business that owns the live chat, how do I make it work? What do I need to do? What does it look like?
So the live chat apps have become quite a lot cheaper in recent times, and there's a lot of sophistication that's built into these apps. You'll be surprised. They have the capacity for the program to remember who's actually come to the website. So if a customer has come to the live chat space before, the program will actually, the various different programs out there will typically remember who came and what they talked about and bring up the former conversations, which is super powerful.
That's amazing.
It is. And when you consider a platform like HubSpot, so I don't want to spoil our app of the day, but we're going to talk about it shortly, but the app of the day coming up will actually integrate with the HubSpot timeline. So that integrates with all the information that we have from our HubSpot experience. So a really good result, because it means you have the data, and this is all about customer service. So if you have the data, then you're able to better service and better understand it and remember your customer, providing great customer service.
Very good, very good. Okay, so what happens with that information once I've got that information, and I know that you, Adam, have been on my website and you wanted to know about the shoes I have for sale in size 10.
I didn't know you're a size 10.
Well, I am. Actually.
Yeah, right, okay. And what shoes are you selling?
What do you do? What do you do with it then? Like, how do you use that?
What's cool about it is that if you have an inbound marketing website, which has got typically lots of links that help the customer on the customer journey, then what you're able to do with live chat is easily add those links to that conversation, so you can help and direct customers on their search. So you don't necessarily have to try and explain everything or read out long, complicated URLs. You just copy and paste and send that customer to that part of the website. And of course, you know where they are, so you can actually help understand and provide the information. Now, what's really good about this, I reckon, is the ability to do suggestive upsell and complementary goods.
Yeah.
So if somebody's on a page, you can actually suggest other pages as part of the chat process they may want to consider. And we've certainly purchased more because of that experience.
Absolutely. I think there are so many other benefits too from live chat. So if you're a small operator and someone comes onto your website and you have a live chat option, I think it can give the perception of being a much bigger business.
Yeah.
You have people there manning the incoming queries.
Yep. Manning.
Woman or manning, yes, exactly. Womaning or manning.
Womaning there.
And that might help you see an increased conversion rate on your website over a weekend, for example.
Now, what's important, one of the questions we get when we're setting up live chat is there's two things that people are scared of. What happens if you're not there?
Yeah.
People worry about the resources and they worry about what happens when you're not there. But the cool thing is if you're not there, it just gets sent as an email.
Yes.
And so you can choose to engage if you want to. So if you are on the phone, a lot of us are on the weekends, and you can choose to play with that one if you want to, or you can not and wait till Monday and still get back to the person.
Yeah.
Which is really no different from the answering machine of the late 90s. Or, and certainly you won't get through to the Commonwealth Bank on the weekend, no chance. So,
no, exactly.
So at least they've left the information there. Now the other big question we get, Zan, the big so-called impediment that people put out there is they're worried about who's going to man the live chat. And the answer is the same people that would take the phone call. Okay, so the difference is that the live chat allows you to record the answers. It's better for quality control. You don't have to go through this business of recording phone calls. You've got the text there, and you're also able to build up a library of suitable answers to the most common questions. Now, you should have a web page for them anyway.
Yes.
But it allows you to record those questions and gain that text and actually take the user questions that specifically come your way and go ahead and make pages out of those questions. It's a golden app.
Absolutely, it's fantastic, isn't it? And we touched on the upselling, but I think that's probably with a skilled operator working the live chat for you to plant the seed with some additional URLs is gold.
Well, that operator can be a salesperson, of course, because their time is not being taken up in any great way. They're there to chat, but they're also doing a lot of other email sending and chatting at the same time. So it's a super powerful program. Now, the other thing that's cool I like about it too is that some people, for example, will just drop us a note. So we recently had one where they dropped us a note simply because one of our websites had a slight tiny bug and we had to fix it.
Oh,
and
that's
so
cool.
On Android, there's an Android bug and we just didn't know about it, so they kindly dropped us a note via live chat to fix that. So, that's where it becomes helpful. People, and the reason why I think it's working is because people are very relaxed using this space. Now, the other things that are super exciting in this space is that the HubSpot, the Facebook Messenger program is getting bigger and more powerful all the time.
Yeah.
Now, you know from your Facebook experience, being a social media expert, that Facebook DMing is now very possible for brands and business pages.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And our Shopify e-commerce platform is now enabling us to communicate with people into their Messenger inboxes once a purchase has been made. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Messenger is with you all the time on your phone. So they've worked out very quickly that that's a very common platform. Yeah.
So as a business, you should be setting up direct messaging on your Facebook page. And the other thing about that is that be careful because Facebook is actually measuring how long it takes you to respond to that DM. And so it tells you on the side panel of that business page how long on average that person responds to your, or that company responds to your question.
And here's a super power user tip. If you do have a business page and you are getting a lot of messages through your inbox, look at setting up an automated response that's going to give the people an idea of how long it will be before they hear back from you. Sometimes you don't have the answer, so you do need to research it, but a quick message back saying, thanks so much for your query. We'll have someone back in touch with you within an hour, 2 hours, whatever it may be.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. Okay, so direct, be careful at Facebook one because I know that you can get caught, particularly if you have somebody who said thanks very much and you didn't actually respond to the end bit. So you got to be careful.
You're going to have the final word.
Correct. No, I want to finish.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah,
excellent.
So lots of challenges.
Very good. Cool. Well, we touched on it before. We do have an app of the day, and today's app of the day is Drift, which is a very cool live chat
it is.
app.
Yep.
It's the live chat app that we are using on thekingdom.com.au. So have a bit of fun, jump on, drop us a line.
You get really excited too when you get one.
Oh, yeah.
It's like fabulous times, yeah.
So tell us a bit more about the technical back end of Drift, Adam. It obviously talks to HubSpot.
Yep, easy to do. Look, they're set up in the cloud these days, these programs, so it's not very hard to actually get them operational. You simply set up a user account. Typically, you'll pay based on user numbers who are monitoring it. But they will. This one's beautiful because it integrates with Slack, and so if you're using Slack out there, then you'll be very excited by the integration that Drift has.
Yep.
And if you've got HubSpot, even better, as we do, obviously being HubSpot partners, then it will integrate with the timeline and feed that information through. And also, one of the cool things about chat programs we forgot to mention is the email address of the user is typically recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to harvest email addresses once again, and of course use them for very informational, beneficial, trust-building emails, which no doubt you all do.
Excellent. Cool. Well, thank you for joining us today. This has been the Kingdom Live for Tuesday, the 30th of August. Cruising towards September, my goodness.
Spring?
I know.
Oh my God.
If you'd like to see any of our previous episodes, you can do that by visiting our website, which is thekingdom.com.au/the-kingdom-live. About 65 eps now, so guaranteed something.
Six podcasts are up there now.
Yeah.
The podcast, the Hub and Spoke podcast. Zan and I are riffing on podcast world these days. 6 episodes on our way to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So check that out. It's on the menu right below.
Super.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, guys. Keep the feedback coming. We love hearing from everybody, and see you on our live chat panel on thekingdom.com.au.
Yeah, send us a message.
Bye.